Imagine trying to build a spaceship without nuts and bolts. It would be an impossible task, wouldn't it? Every component, no matter how small, plays a crucial role in the overall structure. That's what it's like trying to speak English without understanding parts of speech. You might know the words, but without the right tools, forming coherent sentences becomes a struggle. They are the fundamental elements of language. Just as a dictionary is filled with words, our minds need to be filled with the knowledge of how these words function. Just like stars cluster to form galaxies, words come together to form sentences. Each word, like a star, has its own place and purpose in the vast universe of language. Each part of speech has a specific role to play. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs all work together, much like an orchestra, to create harmony in our communication. Understanding these roles unlocks the secrets of English grammar. It's like finding the key to a locked door, revealing a world of possibilities. Think of this essay as your guide to the cosmos of language. Just as a telescope helps us see distant stars, this guide will help you see the intricate details of grammar. We'll explore each part of speech like a new planet, discovering its unique characteristics and how it interacts with others. Each part of speech has its own terrain and atmosphere. By the end of our journey, you'll have a deeper understanding of how English works. You'll see how each piece fits into the larger puzzle of language. You'll be able to construct sentences with more confidence and clarity. Your communication will be as strong and precise as a well-built structure. Learning about parts of speech might seem like a small step, but every great journey begins with a single step, and this is your first step towards mastering English. But remember, even the most complex structures are built from simple components. Each brick, each beam, contributes to the final masterpiece. Let's embark on this exciting adventure together and unlock the wonders of the English language. Together, we'll build a strong foundation and reach for the stars. In the vast universe of language, nouns are the stars, shining brightly and guiding our way. They are the names we give to everything we see, hear, touch, taste, smell, and imagine, making our experiences tangible and relatable. Nouns are the building blocks of sentences, providing the subjects and objects of our thoughts, the essential elements that structure our communication. There are common nouns like star, planet, and galaxy, which refer to general things, the everyday elements of our universe. Then there are proper nouns like Earth, Mars, and Milky Way, which name specific entities, giving unique identities to particular objects and places. Nouns can be concrete, representing physical objects like telescope or astronaut, things we can see and touch. They can also be abstract, representing ideas and concepts like gravity or exploration, the intangible forces and thoughts that drive us. Without nouns, our language would be a black hole, devoid of substance and meaning, an empty void where communication fails. Every object, every idea, every force in the universe can be named with a noun, giving us the power to describe and understand our world. These words give form to our thoughts and allow us to communicate about the world around us, bridging the gap between our minds and the universe. Imagine having to repeat the same noun over and over again. It would be like listening to a broken record in space. That's where pronouns come in. They are the celestial stand-ins, replacing nouns to avoid repetition and keep our sentences flowing smoothly. Instead of saying the astronaut put on the astronaut's helmet and then the astronaut boarded the spaceship, we can use pronouns. The astronaut put on his helmet and then he boarded the spaceship. Pronouns like he, she, it, we, they, you, and I act as substitutes for nouns, making our sentences less clunky and more concise. Just like a black hole's gravity affects the objects around it, pronouns must agree with the nouns they replace in number and gender. Pronouns are essential tools for clear and concise communication. Verbs are the pulsars of language, the powerhouses that drive our sentences forward. They describe the actions, states, or occurrences in our sentences, bringing them to life with movement and energy. Some verbs are action-packed, like launch, explore, and discover, depicting physical or mental actions. Others, like is, seem, and become, describe states of being or conditions. Verbs are essential for conveying what is happening, what has happened, or what will happen. Without verbs, our sentences would be static and lifeless. They would be like planets without orbits, frozen in time and space. Verbs give our language dynamism and allow us to express the constant change and motion of the universe. Section 5. Adding color adjectives. Imagine a universe without color where everything is black and white. It would be a pretty dull place, wouldn't it? That's what our language would be like without adjectives. Adjectives are the descriptive words that add color, detail, and vibrancy to our sentences. They modify nouns, providing more information about their qualities, characteristics, and attributes. For example, we can describe a distant galaxy, a red giant, or a powerful telescope. Adjectives paint a more vivid picture in the reader's mind, making our writing more engaging and evocative. Just as a nebula glows with vibrant hues, adjectives illuminate our sentences with descriptive detail. They allow us to create richer, more evocative imagery and convey our thoughts with greater precision and impact. Section 6. Modifying the modifiers adverbs. Adverbs are the cosmic rays of language, adding even more nuance and specificity to our sentences. They modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs, fine-tuning their meaning and intensity. For example, we can say that a rocket launches quickly, a star shines brightly, or a planet rotates slowly. Adverbs often end in lie, but not always. They answer questions like how, when, where, and to what extent. Just as dark matter influences the movement of galaxies, adverbs subtly shape the meaning of our sentences. They provide additional information, clarifying actions, intensifying descriptions, and adding layers of complexity to our writing. Section 7. Prepositions. Words that connect. Prepositions are the cosmic bridges of language, connecting different parts of a sentence and showing the relationships between words. They often indicate location, direction, time, or purpose. Words like in, on, at, to, from, with, before, and after are all prepositions. For example, we can say the astronaut landed on the moon, the telescope is pointed at the stars, or the mission will launch in the morning. Prepositions act as connectors, providing context and showing how different elements within a sentence are related. They are essential for creating clear and grammatically correct sentences. Section 8. Conjunctions, bringing ideas together. Conjunctions are the gravitational forces of language, linking words, phrases, and clauses together to form more complex sentences. They act like celestial glue, holding together different parts of our thoughts. Common conjunctions include and but, or so because, although, and while. For example, we can say the astronaut explored the moon and collected rock samples, or the telescope is powerful, but it cannot see everything in the universe. Conjunctions allow us to express more complex ideas and relationships between them, creating richer and more sophisticated sentences. They are essential for building logical connections and crafting coherent arguments. Section 9. Interjections. Express yourself. Interjections are the bursts of cosmic energy in language, expressing sudden emotions or feelings. They are like shooting stars, brief and bright, adding a touch of spontaneity and personality to our writing. Words like wow, ouch, hey, oops, yay, and alas are all interjections. For example, we might exclaim, wow, look at that incredible nebula, or ouch, that asteroid came dangerously close to Earth. While not grammatically essential, interjections add flavor and emotion to our writing, making it more engaging and relatable. They allow us to inject our personality and reactions into our language, creating a more authentic and lively voice. Section 10. Putting it all together. The sentence. Just as stars cluster to form galaxies, words come together to form sentences, the fundamental units of meaning in language. These sentences are the building blocks of our communication, allowing us to convey complex ideas and emotions. A sentence expresses a complete thought and must contain a subject, usually a noun or pronoun, and a predicate, a verb and any objects or modifiers. This structure ensures that the sentence is coherent and conveys the intended message. The different parts of speech work together in harmony to create a grammatically sound and meaningful sentence. Each part of speech has a specific role, contributing to the overall clarity and effectiveness of the sentence. For example, in the sentence "the astronaut skillfully piloted the spaceship towards the distant planet," we can identify the noun, astronaut, verb, piloted, adjective, skillfully, preposition, towards, and adjective, distant. Each word plays a crucial role in painting a vivid picture of the action. Understanding how each part of speech functions within a sentence is crucial for both comprehending and constructing clear and effective communication. This knowledge allows us to craft sentences that are not only correct, but also impactful. By mastering the building blocks of language, we can build sentences that are not only grammatically correct, but also clear, concise, and engaging. This mastery is essential for effective writing and speaking, enabling us to connect with others and share our thoughts eloquently. Section 11. The power of grammar. Mastering the parts of speech is like unlocking the secrets of the universe of language. It empowers us to communicate our thoughts and ideas with precision, clarity, and creativity. Just as understanding the laws of physics allows us to explore the cosmos, understanding grammar allows us to navigate the complexities of human communication. By recognizing the roles of nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections, we gain a deeper appreciation for the intricacies of language. We can craft sentences that are not only grammatically correct, but also elegant, persuasive, and impactful. The journey to mastering English grammar is ongoing, but with each new concept we grasp, we expand our horizons and unlock new possibilities for expression.